Hey there, welcome back to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are discussing the new record from Brittany Howard, Jaime. This is the debut solo album from the American singer-songwriter and rock star Brittany Howard. She is best known for her role as lead vocalist and guitarist from the band Alabama Shakes. Alabama Shakes, they're mostly known for their bluesy southern guitars and elements of roots rock. I love their sophomore album from 2015, Sound and Color. This project was breathtaking for its phenomenal use of vibraphone and perturbed vocals. So many songs from there were memorable for their guitar riffs, and that record acted as a benchmark for rock releases in 2015. Don't Wanna Fight, Future People, Gimme All Your Love, all tunes that convinced me Brittany Howard could branch out and be a solo artist. She has unique and towering vocals, the songwriting ability, and just that charismatic front woman personality to go along with it too. So obviously with going solo, the main difference in Brittany's sound is who is backing her up instrumentally. Brittany, she arranged a lot of the tracks on this new album here on Logic while enlisting players like Nate Smith, fellow Alabama Shakes bassist Zach Cockrell, among others. Brittany also said in an Instagram post that she had many of these songs sitting on her laptop waiting to come to life. The songwriting and final products that come together for this new record are noticeably more soulful compared to any previous Alabama Shakes record, but that's not saying that any one of these cuts couldn't have landed on an Alabama Shakes record. It's instrumentally where we have the biggest changes, having subtle hints to synthesizers and pianos spearheading some tracks. Diving into the album's themes, you can see a lot of inspiration from Brittany's road trip across the US, and also the susceptible side that hasn't always been there from her past work. The album's title, Jaime, acts as a tribute to Brittany's sister who passed away as a teenager, and each individual song is meant to confront something that has been difficult to deal with in Brittany's life, things that are impossible to change, but also simultaneously acting as a thank you to Jaime for inspiring her art. Ultimately, this record is meant to be personal, not completely infatuated or obsessed with Jaime, but more importantly, it's meant to provide Brittany with positive thoughts and memories of the past so she won't be upset all the time while thinking of her sister. And first up on this record, we have a fantastic track to introduce us to the identity of Brittany Howard as a solo artist. First song on here is called History Repeats, and it's the perfect blend of R&B and soul. Some improvised synth lines, jittery vocals, and stable drum and guitar strumming patterns to propel the track forward. I love the shrillness of guitar on the track He Loves Me, as well as the sweet walk-along melody, and that's despite the odd pacing with the vocal sample that pops up a few times here or there. I'm not the biggest fan of the vocals on the cut Georgia, but the organ that surges over the bridge with the accompanying synthesizers, they are absolutely mesmerizing. The strings on the outro to Tomorrow are majestic and jaw-dropping. This album surprises me with its rich and wide soundscapes. And just as much as the soundscapes are impressive and towering, the softer and stripped-back moments wrapped up here are equally pretty and riveting. The flourishes and dynamics to Brittany's natural timbre are just so emotional, so heartfelt and expressive on the track Short and Sweet. The crown jewel of this record, though, is the single Stay High, not only because of its entertaining music video with Terry Crews, but how it can instantly turn around anyone's bad day. I actually challenge you to listen to this song without feeling the urge to smile. The pianos and the groove on this tune, way too cheerful. And honestly, it's got to be one of the best feel-good and happy songs of the year. Moving on from there, other tracks like 13th Century Metal. This one, I like the optimistic mantra that it serves on this record. I like the instruments on the track more than anything else. It's the chaotic drumming and distorted synthesizers and guitars that wash over the track that are dazzling. I love the skittering hi-hats to a track like Goathead. I like the harp that appears on the track Presence. And the closer, Run to Me. This one acts as an ambitious finale. We have some distorted and echoed vocals. We have what sounds like a fog machine just going off the entire song, a bit slower in terms of tempo. And yeah, in terms of glaring issues with this record, there aren't too many. There isn't a single song on here that I would say I hate or dislike. It's just that some of the experimental, and I wouldn't really even call it experimental, but just some of the ambitious and off the beaten path elements that are thrown onto some of the tracks like Run to Me, they aren't as compelling as some of the more straightforward R&B cuts. But yeah, either way, I still appreciate the attempts to do something different for soul while blending it with some bluesy roots rock. Plus the vocals on here, you can't get much better than this, both talent-wise and just over top of solidly written tunes. I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 on this one, and I hope that another solo project from Brittany Howard is on the way. I also can't wait for the next Alabama Shakes record too. There's the review of Jaime. Sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you think of this music. Is it worthwhile for Brittany to be pursuing her own career outside of Alabama Shakes? Outside of that, let me know what kind of music you've been listening to, and just, yeah, feel free to share your thoughts on anything that I've mentioned in this video, or, you know what, give me random updates of your life. That's cool too. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a rockin' day.